Mortgage broker who's nationally recognised, won some amazing awards, and she's locally based right here in Goulburn. So let's find out all about mortgage broking and the importance of it and how you can get some money to ultimately buy the next property on board. So welcome, Ash.
Thank you, Pat, for having me, and thank you, Peter, for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Awesome. So tell me, Ash, a little bit, just really briefly, about you and what it is that you and your company does.
Okay, so I have a boutique mortgage broking business. We're nationally recognised and we service nationally. We do obviously thrive in the local area, and we understand rural lending and regional lending because it is different to city lending. There's different requirements for banks. I have a team of 5, so there's a whole back house helping me process your loan application, which is quite helpful. And we look mainly at rural residential lending or just residential lending, and we also do have business and agri loan lending as well if you need that. But obviously today I think more here to pitch about residential lending and how we're here to help you, or if you're looking at buying a rural farm as your owner-occupied property.
Awesome. Before we get into the crux of today's story, I think we need to really nut out what a mortgage broker is and why they come to you instead of going to a bank and doing their mortgage themselves. So I think that's a really fundamental, great question to ask.
So a mortgage broker is basically where you go to find out all of the information that you don't understand. We're accredited with multiple banks, so 75 lenders or 120 lenders, it doesn't matter. We have all this knowledge and all these banks criteria and lending prospects for you, so we can really work out which lender is best for yourself for your financial circumstances. Because really, if you go into a bank, they only have one policy, and what you're trying to obtain might not fit their policy and their requirements. So if you're, say, self-employed or you've only just been in your job for one day, some banks won't lend to you, but others will.
Gotcha.
So the criteria that and the knowledge that we have and the product information that we know helps you attain a house so much quicker and go to the right bank so that you can actually get approved and not be disheartened that you can't buy the property that you really want, because there is so much conflicting information out there that sometimes people get confused. They ring me all the time and they think, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, we walk through the process, we help you get the information that you need and get you on track so that you feel comfortable to make an offer and to buy a property knowing that you're backed by someone that actually understands what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.